What's going on? It's Astronaut H, and this is the What More Do You Want Network. Now, in this video, I will be discussing Game 2 of the Western Conference Semifinals. Game 2 between the Los Angeles Lakers and Golden State Warriors. And man, I was excited for Game 2, I'm going to be honest with you. After Game 1 and seeing what the Lakers did, just Anthony Davis with the monster performance that he had, and just the Lakers playing a full great game of basketball, which alluded to me saying, okay, what are the Warriors going to do? Because they made a ton of threes in Game 1. So what is going to be different from Game 1 to Game 2? Are the Lakers still going to be able to get to the free throw line? It's just a lot of things. But before the game even started, we got the news of Kevon Looney actually being sick, so he was not in the starting lineup. Steve Kerr elected to go with Jermichael Green. And I had my question marks. I'm like, okay, they're going to be a little smaller on the front line. So I was interested to see how Steve Kerr was going to guard Anthony Davis. Was he going to go with Green? Was he going to go with Draymond? What was he going to do? Because it was going to be interesting to me, because now you lack size on the front line, and with a guy like Davis who's capable of putting up 30 any game, it was going to be interesting to see. So on the outset of the game, LeBron James definitely came out very, very aggressive. And I didn't know what to think of that at first. I'm like, okay, if LeBron is aggressive, what does that mean for AD? Is AD going to take a back seat and then pour it on later on in the game? And that just wasn't the case. Anthony Davis had a horrible game. Absolutely horrid. I hope this one goes into the memory bank, and just he somehow, some way forgets this. But a lot of people were saying this earlier, that he has those games. You've seen it in the Memphis series where he had a monster night and then he took a game off. He had a monster game, took a night off. So that was one of those cases for tonight. As for everybody else besides LeBron, D'Angelo Russell had a great game passing. I believe he had 8 assists. Rui Hachimura came off the bench with double figures, but Dennis Schroeder didn't give the Lakers anything tonight. Austin Reeves didn't give the Lakers anything tonight. Vanderbilt barely gave the Lakers anything tonight. It was just, honestly, it was one of those games where if you are a Lakers fan, you did not want to see that happen in Game 2. But it was the same thing that you saw in the game between the Celtics and the Sixers. It was like, okay, I feel like one team got what they wanted out of the first game. The Lakers came in to Golden State on the road. They got the first game, so they split. Ultimately the Lakers did lose this basketball game, and it was just insane. But shout outs to Klay Thompson, who shot the ball extremely well tonight. I mean, inside, outside. His 3-ball was immaculate this evening. Mike Breen said something that made me laugh. I'm watching the game and I'm listening to the commentary. He said Klay Thompson has had a great series, has had a great playoffs, but he hasn't had that Klay Thompson-like performance just yet. I said, what is he supposed to do? Score 58? I mean, he did have 30 tonight, but what do you want Klay Thompson to do when Steph Curry is there? Jordan Poole barely did anything tonight. Andrew Wiggins barely did anything tonight. But the story of the game tonight was Klay Thompson, Jermichael Green, Draymond Green, who I liked how Draymond played tonight. Instead of being more, he was a facilitator, but instead of him being more or less of, I'm going to allow myself to be in the flow, he was more or less of, okay, let me be aggressive on offense. Let me look for my own shot. You see Jermichael Green, what I think really hurt the Lakers was the threat of Jermichael Green's outside shooting. Kevon Looney doesn't shoot threes. Jermichael Green, if he's open, he's shooting. And he was shooting a lot. He was making and taking threes. So that kind of, threw what the Lakers wanted to do for kind of a monkey wrench kind of sort of, in my opinion. But like I said, tonight just wasn't a night for the Los Angeles Lakers. Nobody on, the Lakers side had it going at all. Like, honestly, when you look at the box score and you look at, who was able to do anything for the Lakers, it was just, they was outmatched. They were outmatched. They lost by 27, 127-100. Andrew Wiggins had 11. Draymond had 11 points, 11 rebounds, and 9 assists. JaMychal Green had 15. He went 3 of 6 from 3, 6 of 9 from the field. Steph had a double-double with 20 and 12 assists. Klay Thompson had 30. He didn't play in the fourth quarter. He did hit 8 threes. And then, as for the bench, Moses Moody was playing in garbage time. Kuminga was playing in garbage time. You seen Looney, even though him being sick, he had 6 points and 8 rebounds. Jordan Poole only had 6. He went 0 of 2 from 3. As for the Lakers, only people in double figures were Russell, Davis, LeBron, and Hachimura off the bench with 21. That was it. I don't know what Coach Ham is going to do in as far as the rotation, as far as, capitalizing on matchups, but the Lakers can't play like that and expect to win this series. They cannot play like that because the Golden State Warriors, I feel like, have now found an Achilles heel in what the Lakers want to do, and that is JaMychal Green. I see that Anthony Davis struggled. Struggled in this basketball game. He did not look good at all. He went 5 of 11 from the field, did have 3 blocks and a steal, but had 4 turnovers. He did not play well at all in this basketball game. And I just think if the Lakers are going to win this series and ultimately play in the Western Conference Finals, Anthony Davis has to have monster basketball games. He cannot have a performance where he only scores 11 points. That can't happen. LeBron James did his job. Where were the others? And by the others, I mean Anthony Davis. I mean D'Angelo Russell. I mean Dennis Schroeder. I mean Austin Reeves. Where were you? We did have a Tristan Thompson sighting tonight. Shout out to Tristan Thompson. He played pretty good in garbage time. But the Lakers, if they are going to do anything with this Golden State Warriors team, because I'm not afraid of what the Warriors can and can't do. Because at the end of the day, if the Golden State Warriors play how they played in games 1 and games 2, they give themselves an opportunity to go to LA and ultimately get one or both of those games. If this is how Anthony Davis is going to play, that's just what it is. If Anthony Davis plays like this for the remainder of the series, which I don't think is going to happen, but if he plays like this for the rest of the series, the Lakers season will be over in this round. That's just the way I see it, man. That's just the way I see it. And that's just me, looking from the outside looking in. But, of course, the eye test is one thing. I think the Lakers have to lean on Davis more. And I think Anthony Davis has to be a lot more aggressive, honestly. If LeBron James, he had a monster first half. Absolutely. The way LeBron was playing in the first half, and I'm like, damn, I like the way he's in the flow with his basketball game. He's not doing too much. And usually you'll see LeBron he did have a technical foul called on him tonight. But when you see LeBron just in the flow, his game is just, it's effortless when he's able to just take what the defense gives him. Okay, I'm going to go to the rim right now. He had one play where he was on the baseline backing down. And he got to the middle of the floor and shot a little fadeaway mid-range. I said, damn, for him to do that is crazy because, all eyes should be on him, but, he's that good. So Anthony Davis has to be much better, and the others for the Lakers have to be much better. As for Steve Kerr, I applaud what he did with Kevon Looney, allowing Kevon Looney to get minutes, be sort of an impact, not as much as he was in game 1, but he came in and got some minutes, scored a few buckets, grabbed a few rebounds. What more could you ask for? And now the series is tied 1 game apiece, going to LA, and I'm very excited to see what happens and how, the rest of the series turns out. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Warriors fans, Lakers fans, NBA fans, or if this is just your first time tuning into the channel, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can know anytime a video is being uploaded to the channel. It's Astronaut H. This is the What More Do You Want Network, and I catch you guys on the next video.